So we built this shed here a few years ago. I always wanted this porch, and I love it because our current house, it doesn't really have a porch. So I always like to sit out on a swing. Like I grew up with my grandparents, they always had a porch swing and had memories of us as kids always swinging on it. So this is what we have here. It's all made out of white oak, and I had a co-worker. He retired, and I told him that I wanted a swing for my porch, and he's like, "Hey, I'll build you one if you'd like." And I said, "Sure." So, because I didn't have time to really do it, I was gonna do it, but he did an awesome job, and I love it. This thing is freaking heavy. It's built, it'll last forever. So I love sitting out here in the summertime and enjoying the view out through there, watching the mountain, watching the hummingbirds come in. But yeah, as you can see, anyway, I try to use this as a greenhouse, and most plants will live till about now or January, and I was trying to keep them alive this year. So I had a couple heaters. I had this one going and that one over there going, and I had one of these on when it got really cold here a couple weeks ago, down in like the single digits. So for the most part, those little heaters were maintaining the temperature in here, and if it's sunny like today, it gets pretty warm in here. And like now, I got this, it's like 35 degrees outside, a big old hole in here, and it's, what, 56 degrees? So it'd be easily 70 degrees if the hole wasn't there. So I'm gonna have to try to fix that. But anyway, I was trying to keep our plants alive, and I failed. So I came out and it was 25 degrees in here, and that was the end of that. So I'm learning on what I need. If I would have probably ran those two and those two heaters, I would have probably had plenty. So I was just trying to learn how much heat I actually need. So it's still a trial and error kind of thing. But yeah, here's some of my garlic that I grew this year in our garden. So I've been keeping it out here, and these are actually some of my thujas I propagated last year out of the cuttings from other trees. So that was the first time I've ever trying that. I want to try to do more here in the spring and see how it goes, because I'd like to get some more started, just for, like I said, for when I have trees die out. If I already have other ones growing and I need to transplant a few of them, cool, whatever. I don't got to go buy them. So I'm going to try that here in the spring also. And I don't know if you can see, but on my banks here, I have lavender all planted. And like I said, my fruit trees. I've been trying to get different kinds of trees. I got linden trees, 2 of them now. The bees really like those. So down there you can see are my beehives. So we'll have more beehive videos, and I'll take you through the process and work that I got to do for those. I'll show you what I got here. So normally I used to have one that would go the whole way to the bottom, but just like this one did, they just blow out and split straight through the middle. Like, looks like someone just blew a log through it or something. So I tried to do half, which those were longer, so I cut the bottoms off because they were ruined. So the top was all right on these. This one had a bad spot in it right here. So that could have contributed to it maybe. But I got new ones, so I'm going to replace it. You guys can watch me do it. Something else out there. Think like that, just like that. Now, yeah. Might go get one started. We'll be off to the races. Maybe. Easier said than done. I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, where'd that go? Beautiful. All right, that's the job finished. Much better now. We got it all sealed up. It's getting warm in here already. Let's look. Where are we at? There it is. Now we are in the sun. That's not fair. 75. I don't know if we're 75 yet. We'll give it some time here and look. There we go. We got her cleaned up in here. It's warming up. We're now 70 degrees. Time to soak up some sun.